Hello, fellow adventurers. Welcome to our journey into the future of gaming. This year, 2024, is set to be an exciting one for all of us who love to explore new worlds and uncover hidden secrets in our games. We have curated a list of the top 10 exploration games releasing this year that are sure to take you on unforgettable adventures. So, let's get started. Ashfall is a post-apocalyptic shooter MMORPG developed by NetEase Games. Set in a world devastated by a nuclear war, the game tasks you with leaving the safety of your vault to find the key to saving the world. The game features an Eastern-inspired wasteland overworld. You'll brave the dangers of what remains of civilization, exploring every zone in search of the core of creation. With diverse equipment and a robust talent system at your disposal, you can immerse yourself in a rich storyline. At its core, Ashfall is a third-person shooter. The combat system involves cover shooting elements, as players dash between vantage points to get in an enemy's blind spot and fight them from a safe position. The game also features puzzles, home building, and weapon crafting systems, allowing you to participate in different survival experiences in this post-apocalyptic world. Avowed is a first-person fantasy RPG developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Xbox Game Studios. The game is set in the fictional world of Eora, which was first introduced in the Pillars of Eternity franchise. In the game, you play as the envoy of Eder, a distant land, and your mission is to investigate rumors of a spreading plague. The game takes place in the Living Lands, a mysterious island filled with adventure and danger. The Living Lands is home to many different environments and landscapes, each with their own unique ecosystem. The game features a variety of spells, allowing players to perform feats such as freezing enemies in ice. Players can use magic, melee weapons, and firearms to defeat enemies. The game also allows for a mix and match of swords, spells, guns, and shields. Companions from a spread of species will fight alongside you, each with their own unique set of abilities. The game contains realistic violence against intelligent species, wildlife, and fantastical creatures. It also contains mature themes, drug and alcohol references, and sexual references. The player may also participate in drug and alcohol use with their companions. Black Myth: Wukong is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Game Science. Rooted in Chinese mythology, the game's story is based on Journey to the West, one of the 4 great classical novels of Chinese literature. As the Destined One, players will venture into a fascinating realm filled with the wonders and discoveries of ancient Chinese mythology. The game promises breathtaking landscapes and uncharted adventures, creating a new epic tale. One of the major highlights of the game is its diverse cast of adversaries, each with unique strengths. Players will engage in epic battles where surrender is not an option. Aside from mastering various staff techniques, players can also freely combine different spells, abilities, weapons, and equipment to find the winning strategy that best suits their combat style. The game is set to release on August 19, 2024. Crimson Desert is an open-world action game developed by Pearl Abyss, the creators of Black Desert Online. However, it's not a direct sequel to Black Desert Online. The game was revealed at the 2020 Game Awards and features a medieval setting. It offers a mix of single-player and multiplayer modes, with gameplay that includes sword fighting, horseback archery, and more. The aesthetics of the game are highly detailed, from character models to landscapes. Crimson Desert has been compared to Elden Ring and Tears of the Kingdom and also draws comparisons to Mount and Blade, Kingdom Come, Deliverance, and The Witcher. The game includes elements of fantasy and magic, and the protagonist can interact with the environment in various ways. The game was showcased at Gamescom Opening Night Live 2023 and has been one of the most anticipated games on Steam. The game promises a unique and immersive gaming experience. Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by A44 Games and published by Kepler Interactive. The game is set to be released in Q3 2024. The game is played from a third-person perspective and the player assumes control of Nor Vanek, a member of a coalition who must save mankind from extinction by fighting against the old gods. In Flintlock, the player can use melee weapons and flintlock firearms to attack enemies. The game features a challenging yet rewarding combat system that blends axe-wielding, gunplay, and magic. The player will be accompanied by Enki, a mysterious fox-like creature. Enki can be commanded to distract or stun enemies, teleport the player, or infuse Norse attacks with magic. The open world of Flintlock is divided into 3 different regions. Players can partake in different side activities, which may change the state of the game's world and its population. As players complete quests and explore the world, they will meet other non-playable characters. The game is set to be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S. Instinction is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Hashbane Interactive. The game is set in a prehistoric world filled with dinosaurs and features a mix of linear and open-world elements. The protagonist is Izzy, an adventurous ecologist who finds herself in a hidden world, living side by side with dinosaurs. The game is set in the Valley of the Rift, a hidden world within the Yucatan Peninsula. The story is driven by a grounded, prehistoric science fiction narrative where Izzy discovers her grandmother's heritage, a hidden civilization living with dinosaurs. The game features a variety of environments to navigate and players will uncover an ancient mystery within the valley. It's considered a love letter to Capcom's Dino Crisis and is an open-world horror game, filling a gap left by Dino Crisis. The gameplay involves vehicle mechanics, swimming, climbing, and crouching. It's a first-person game that leans heavily into its prehistoric roots. Once Human is an upcoming open-world survival game developed by Starry Studio. Set in a strange, post-apocalyptic future, the game plunges players into a world where humanity has fallen. Offering a multiplayer experience, players must navigate this harsh environment, facing numerous challenges and threats. The game emphasizes exploration and survival. Players can gather resources, build shelters, and craft tools to survive. They will encounter various creatures and environmental hazards that add to the game's challenge. A unique feature of the game is its day-night cycle, which significantly affects gameplay. Players have the option to team up with others to increase their chances of survival. The vast world of Once Human is full of secrets waiting to be discovered. The game stands out with its unique art style and player-driven narrative, promising a unique and immersive gaming experience. Expected to be released in Q3 2024, Once Human will be available on PC. Routine is a first-person sci-fi horror game set on an abandoned lunar base. The game is designed around an 80s vision of the future. As a player, you will explore the decrepit station looking for answers about the events that unfolded there. The game begins with curious exploration, which quickly turns into a need for survival when the lunar base goes completely quiet. You will face an enemy who is certain that the main threat is you. You are armed only with a Cosmonaut Assistance tool, which is used to interact with the various computer systems. You must navigate whatever unknown dangers still remain. The game features full body awareness, dead zone aiming, and minimal UI to create a gripping and atmospheric experience. You can roam through contrasting sectors of the lunar station, from abandoned malls to deteriorating living quarters. Star Wars Outlaws is an open-world game set in the Star Wars universe, between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and A Return of the Jedi. You play as Kay Vess, a scoundrel seeking freedom and a new life, along with her companion Nix. The game allows you to explore distinct planets across the galaxy, both iconic and new. In this high-stakes adventure, you can fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates. The game features stealth and open combat, vehicle combat, space combat, and branching dialogue. You can also take on high-risk, high-reward missions from the galaxy's crime syndicates. Your choices influence your ever-changing reputation. The game is set to release in 2024 on Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and PC. Level 0: Extraction is an exciting upcoming game developed by Doghowl Games and published by tinyBuild. This multiplayer extraction horror game offers immersive FPS combat. Players can embark on dangerous scavenging expeditions, either solo or with a team, in a world that can host up to 3 teams of up to 3 mercenaries competing for loot. The game also allows players to take on the role of 2 deadly alien monsters and hunt for human prey, with the unique twist that these monsters can only be killed with light. With unique gunplay, melee, movement, and health systems, players can devastate enemies with a vast arsenal of weapons. The game promises a rich and immersive survival experience. Players can use the loot they've extracted to increase reputation with several traders, collect resources to create new tools at the recycling/crafting station, and upgrade and customize each firearm with various attachments. Players can also play as a human and as a monster to level up and unlock new perks, craft randomized modifications that can be implanted into their merc, and grow their monster and then sell its DNA for in-game currency.